Okay, guys, so we're here to celebrate Aaradhana's gratitude day and lunch also, in honor of her very, very rigorous journey that she's undertaken over the last 1 year. So difficult for her and so difficult for all of us to see what she went through. And we just, all of us here, just very grateful that we were able to see this day. God bless you, Aaradhana, and may you all, enjoy decades and decades of good health and happiness.
Thank you, everybody.
So, a little bit about the Zen pens I'll share and of her role in Zen pens. Aaradhana, actually, Zen pens is a writing group that I curate. And I've been very lucky to draw some wonderful souls into my group, including Aaradhana. You joined my group in 2016.
16, yeah.
2016, and very quickly she became one of the leading lights because her writing is simply superb, and her poetry is outstanding. So she became one of the most inspirational characters in Zen. And I think almost everyone adopted her as a bit of a role model in many, many ways. And she was definitely one of the most popular people in Zen pens. If anybody came out of town, it was Aaradhana they wanted to visit most because her writing had intrigued them so much. So we've known her for many, many years now, and it's been wonderful to see how she's evolved and changed and shifted. Particularly, I think, during the cancer journey, although we really grieved for Aaradhana, the beautiful thing was to see how well she took it. We never, ever lost hope because she never lost hope. And it was wonderful to see the patience, the courage. I'm used to cancer because two of my sisters have passed on, but I don't think they suffered as much as this poor girl. So difficult because of her lung cancer. But her courage never gave way, her patience never gave way, her determination. And she used this disease to grow. And that's just marvelous. And today we see her so soft and gentle, it's really marvelous. So here's hoping that, the load shedding that has happened to her both physically and spiritually and in every other way may continue, but physically enough, okay?
Enough to last 10 lives, and I tell them I didn't miss a single.
And she never missed, even during her most, terrible moments, she never, guys, she's an inspiration to everyone.
I never missed contributing. Every single day, if I didn't, then I wrote the next day. And that way, I'd wake up to Zen pens, and that kept me going. I would think if I write the true things now, then people will believe it because I'm undergoing it. And patience, courage are the very words that Puja Guruji used for me. Tejamananji, whom I consider my master, and he used one patience, courage, and one more word I forget.
And I think I cannot stop
Faith,
without
faith.
yeah. Without acknowledging all the beautiful souls she drew into this journey.
Neelam.
But particularly, of course, her Guru and Gurudev and Radha Krishna for sure, but also this divine family, Daddy and Neelam and the children, with what love and devotion you looked after. We are all so touched, so deeply moved. It's very rare, to see that sort of.
I never say
even
my
in families.
illness is family, but they have become family to me. I never tell whom what I go through. The last I had to because my Guruji insisted, otherwise they don't know my Bell's palsy, my uterine. I must mention here during my uterine surgery, Vanita and Nina, they were the only two who would come morning, night and stand by me. So
Yes, Vanita and Nina also.
And it's been a very long.
rendered such superb service.
Yeah. And all the time, I only feel sorry Vanita is going away to Canada. That's where she has settled for 6 months, but she will be back. Because she's Guruji's devotee and she's come to learn from him. So she's coming back. She came and Suma 19 there was pandemic. She came for Guruji satsang, and poor thing was stuck with my seva. Seva means what? Coming to ashram, picking me up, taking me to the hospitals for tests, going and paying up the bills, then bringing me back, resting me at the home, then leaving me to ashram, and then coming and checking. And that time there were relatives from abroad, but she just told them during the 2019, 2022 I had ashram also coming because they knew. But 2019 not many even in the ashram knew. I can't forget, and the Meena stays close to the ashram. I need paste food, I need soft food. Even now when I go 2 days, 3 days to provide, she hosts me. Everything, including feeding me, putting water in my mouth, and I couldn't open my mouth and I couldn't talk. I can't thank them enough, and I don't think of thanking Malik because they're family to me. I keep joking with Daddy that he should get my adoption papers ready. And they have never treated me like outside of home. I'm family to them.
They're inspired by your big heart.
And they are family to me. Whenever I want a hug, I can't ask for hug someone because I'm such a cunt. But whenever I wanted a hug, I would just go to Daddy, and the bare hugs he gave me. Yeah, Daddy, you want to say?
Good afternoon to all of you, and Hari Om.
We are in school, by the way, so.
Come, Suma.
No, I'll sit here. I'll sit here.
Suma here. I have place. Okay.
Association with mission has been when I was 8 years old. When the mandir was, Sthapna was there. So I was there with my father. So basically I would only like to add that our mission stands for that we are one family, right? And that has been in us. So when you don't have to prove anything to anyone. Once we are a family, the situation in families group up. Like we also had 1 or 2 cases of cancer in the family. So we have seen the journey, what one undergoes this particular period. And she has been very dear to us because I think we know her for the last 25 plus years.
31.
31 years. Right? And the association has been growing and growing. And I personally feel basically to add something which is really personal, she has been a very good woman. She's a soul who has come with a purpose. What she has served our next generation with the power of writing, and that is something she has contributed non-stop for so many years, coming out with one of the beautiful magazines for the mission. And the best part is, every time you read that, you go through, you will find a new story, and a story which really inspires young souls. So, now the situation came in, I think it's very important that God had planned for us to be a part at this particular situation. And in fact, I am really thankful to her because she chose us and gave us the Seva Bhavana.
So
Because
beautiful.
ultimately, she is very simple. You can see a child in her, right? And I checked up with my lawyer friend. He said adoption is not after 15. I said she's 13 and a half. so we all declare that her age is 13 and a half so that we can have the procedure of adoption. Now the thing is, basically, over a period of time, we have seen her spirit and a fighter and a lover. She's a very romantic person. How many of you know that she's very romantic?
We all know.
Daddy, please add in theory.
Theory.
No, I romance the nature very heavily, and I romance souls now. I don't romance genders.
We are not going into the technical part. Romance is romance. it need not be specified. Right? But humans are good. They are not that bad.
Humans are romance. I said gender.